Hi, I'm Wyatt Feegrado,
Hi, I'm Andrea Galacci.
and this is our film. Hey, I feel like we see on TV a lot of cop and detective shows that really glorify our police force. And it doesn't show the reality that our law enforcement is often extremely discriminatory. They don't show that on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Anyway, so that's what this sketch is about. Enjoy!
This poor man. Some sicko killed him by running a stapler from his anus to his mouth.
What torture.
Watson, with such a gruesome murder, I've decided to call in a consultant.
A consultant?
This is the best detective I've ever seen. He's solved 36 cases deemed unsolvable by Scotland Yard. However, he is a bit, how do you say, unsavory to work with, eccentric.
With all due respect, Chief, I don't think we need him. There has been 3 gruesome murders this month. I think I figured it out. We're onto a serial killer.
I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Dr. Watson. This couldn't possibly be the work of a serial killer.
And why is that?
Because, my dear Watson, our killer is not white.
Watson, meet Sherlok Holmes.
I'm sorry, did you just say that it couldn't be a serial murder because our killer is not white?
Precisely. Aha! Do you see this?
Yes, that's a shoe print. We've identified it to be a men's size 11.
Ah, you look, but you do not see. Don't you see, this is not just any shoe print. This is the print of an Air Jordan 1. Our killer is either black or Asian.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Black if they're fake, Asian if they're real.
Whoa, that was so racist.
It tastes like cheap manufactured plastic and marijuana. Our killer is black.
No, absolutely not. You can't say. No, Lestrade, tell him.
John, have you heard of the Leicester City bombing 3 months ago?
No.
That's because of him. We had gotten an anonymous tip that there was going to be a massive bombing. Sherlock arrived at the scene and pointed at the first brown person he saw.
The bomber!
Hey, what the fuck, man?
We found 30 pounds of C4 in that guy's backpack. 36 for 36. We didn't want to hire him because he's a racist. But he's never been wrong.
No, that can't be true. He doesn't even have evidence. Not even circumstantial evidence.
Tobacco. What an Italian. But no lighter. And as everyone knows, an Italian always has two things in their pocket. A lighter and olive oil. I suspect our killer, being black, stole his victim's lighter to go smoke marijuana and is now at a local club hitting on underage girls. Quick! Before he gets away in his mother's used Chrysler!
No, absolutely not. We are not racists.
Aren't you the police?
Huh. Good point.
Come on!
Stop right there! Scotland Yard!
Oh shoot, how'd you find me? Chrysler!
Although at the time it did seem as though Sherlock was right, it was later found that Andrell White had simply spilled red wine on his hands and was hitting on girls that were totally his age, 18. He was in fact not the killer. The real killer was found 2 weeks later. His fingerprints were all over the body. It was an obvious case. Also, the killer was white. The Leicester City bombing tip was found to have been called in by Sherlock himself after a 24-hour drunk Homeland marathon on Showtime. The suspect, Nabil Aziz, was actually carrying Prop C4 as he was working as a producer for the new Bruce Willis comeback movie set in Leicester City. All 36 out of 36 cases were eventually overturned. Sherlock now spends his days in disgrace on QAnon Facebook groups making memes to spread misinformation about how immigrants are ruining the EU.